Good evening, everybody. It is Monday, December 26th, 2022. Hello, everybody. What up? What up? What up? What up? Hi, 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 hi. Lots of what up and highs. Hello, chat. You guys had a good holiday weekend. What's up, Siriu? Good to see you. Corbin, thank you for the nice message. Hope you're doing well also. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, it's good to be here. Good to be here. We're gonna go ahead and do a stream. We're doing a stream. What's up, Identity Matrix? Good to see you. Yeah, we're here to play Divinity Original Sin 2. That thing right there. Solo honor mode, no reloads, no invisibility, and this is a no consumables run. We're playing this no consumables run as a wizard Fane. Remember, no consumables means no potions, no scrolls, no special arrows, no grenades. And we're currently, I think, level 12, running around Act 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the continue button. Let's jump on into this this mess. See how we do tonight. Let's have a stream. We're doing a stream. But yeah, hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. I had a nice one myself. It's great to be here. Absolutely a pleasure to be here and attempt to entertain you guys tonight. But yeah, I need to remind myself of where we're at because obviously our last stream was 5 days ago. So let's see what the heck was going on when we left us. Oh my goodness. Ozzy, thank you so much for Twitch priming. You didn't have to do that. But yeah, thank you for doing it. Twitch Prime is a thing that you only get to do once a month, and you did it. That's a 2-month subscription. Thank you so much again. Please enjoy the ad for viewing and the tier 1 emotes. And, wow. Yeah, no, very generous of you. 2 months, you get the sub badge for, yeah, we are level 12, okay. Yeah, you get that sub badge for, oh god, what is it now? Shield? Is it the shield badge? I think it is. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at see what the heck has happened here. So our character is level 12, rocking 29 intelligence and a little bit of constitution because we need to equip shields. A bunch of points into memory. Oh my god, we've allocated so much into memory. And then wit's 33. Woof. A lot. Very good. As far as combat abilities go, we've maxed out Geomancer. We're starting to work on maxing out Pyrokinetic. That'll be good. And we're spec'd for Thievery at the moment. I'm sure that we'll switch into something else later. And then for talents, we've got Lone Wolf and Torture and Savage Sortilege for spell critting. Our crit chance is currently 45%. Not too shabby, honestly. A 45% crit chance will allow our spells to crit 45% of the time. Certainly could be worse, I would say. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these consumables we certainly don't need. Farewell. Alright, I need to go ahead and take a look at what the heck we've been up to. We've definitely gone and visited the Advocate. I think it's probably not a bad idea. How was my Christmas? It was great. It was very good. I got to spend time with my partner and her sister and with my family. It was great. No, it was very, very nice, low-key sort of holiday weekend. We did some gift exchanging. I got to play with my nieces. It was great. It was very fun. But I am back and happy to be here. Trial for All Seasons, Reading to the Ledger, Blood Moon Island stuff. Okay. Alright. Doesn't look like we've actually, like, completed anything, but we can go ahead and put our thievery to use, I think, over here. Shouldn't be too bad. I like that these guys are just gonna keep talking. No big deal. Let them do it. Eventually, this guy's gonna walk over here, and we're gonna talk to him. Yeah. I'll tell him. Sure. Need the Magister to stop patrolling, though. Kind of interesting. I want to steal this guy's keys. And his money, I guess, but mostly his keys. Keys and cash. Wow, we were able to take everything. Thanks, buddy. See you later. Let me go ahead and turn our combat log on. Don't want that dog to snitch on me. Alright, let's go ahead and pick a fight with some Voidwoken to start the evening.
Dripping in.
Bunch of fire immune punks here. Obviously, Earthquake is going to be really nice for this. Gonna hit everything. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that was fun. Pretty happy with how that went. Well, sir, you are on fire. Oh dear. Alright, yeah, we're doing great so far. Where are our remaining opponents anyway? Here and here. Okay. Perhaps I can go to a spot where I can deal with them a little bit more appropriately, huh? Good lord, it's wonderful to be the king. Nice and well handled, I think, there. Took care of everything quite straightforwardly. And I'll go ahead and take it a round to loot the room. Grab things that are worth selling. And we can go up and be on our way. Hey, what's up, Hang-a-Dang? Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing quite well, thanks. How are you? What's new? What's new, chat? You guys have a good holiday? Anyone get anything spectacular for Christmas?
Behind the cliff. You.
I'll follow.
Not really? The scare was an overreaction? Well, I'm glad that it was just a medical scare and not anything else.
You.
The Majesty. What?
You.
So we're rescuing this guy, by the way. But in the process, I'm lighting all the magisters on fire as we go. Hello, Sword. Sword? Sword with an X. Cool. Advice for a newbie. Oh gosh. How new are we talking, Sword? I'd love to be helpful in whatever way possible, but is there anything in particular that's like confusing you, or what's how are you feeling about the game so far?
You.
The Majesty. What?
You utter.
First time, and you feel very lost in the world. Well, I can understand that. It's a pretty complicated game. Let's talk about, is it combat that you're struggling with a lot? Is that kind of what's the big thing that's kind of eating at you?
What news?
Like, obviously, you know, I can give advice like, you know, talk to everybody and see, you know, see what's going on with everybody, and try to use your log, right? Your log will tell you certain quests that you can do, and you can even, you know, spot them on the map to see where things are, which is a decent way of keeping track of what you were trying to do and, you know, where you were trying to go with those. Siri giving the Skyrim advice. Perfect. What's up, Modicella? How are we doing tonight? I'm trying to lure this Magister over so we can kill her.
You. The Majesty. What? What?
You utter fu-
I'll yield to none. Every none I yield to.
Fane?
Very good. So Zord, let's talk a little bit about combat and how combat works, I guess. The first thing to understand is initiative, and the way that initiative is calculated in every fight. So, your initiative is based on a couple of things. Mostly it's based on your wits. So your wits value will determine who gets to go first in a fight. And that's that can be very, very impactful, right? If you get to go first, then you might be able to, you know, prevent an enemy from getting to move, or you know, getting to do their big, like, powerful attack before you prepared yourself for it, right? And so, as you can see, if I hover over initiative here, it says that I am getting 33 initiative from my wits and 2 initiative from gear. So I have a couple of pieces of gear that are giving me a little bit of extra initiative. Yeah, there it is, actually. It's that pair of pants is giving me a couple extra initiative. So this is great, right? Now, the issue here that I'm not going to be able to help you with is the fact that I am playing alone. As you can see, it's just my character. I don't have a full party. Normally, on a first playthrough, and I imagine you have this as well, you have more than one party member. So, So, you know, it could be a little bit different for you as you experience these fights. However, the person with the top initiative gets to go first. Then, on the other team, the person with their top initiative gets to go second. And then it comes back to your team, to the next person with the highest initiative after that, and then so on and so forth. So it just alternates teams until one team is out of people, and then anyone else that is remaining gets to go at the end of that after they've, you know, in order of initiative, rather. So, like, you know, say I have a party of 4 people, and the enemy has 6 people. So it alternates for the first 4, and then after that, at the end, the remaining 2 people on the other team will get to go last. So there will be 2 extra people that still get to take their turns at the end. Great, right? Okay. So the next thing that I really want to hammer home is the armor system and crowd control. The person with the most initiative is also the one with the highest aggro. I'm not entirely sure, Zord. It actually doesn't work that way specifically. Oftentimes, the enemy will go ahead and target an enemy will target your party member that it deems the most vulnerable. So that could be a matter of who has the lowest hit points or the lowest armor of some sort. Or even if you have a character with the glass cannon talent, enemies really like to target them and stun them up because glass cannon doesn't protect them from status effects. But yeah, so that's a good question, but I think the answer is not necessarily. But let's talk about armors. So you can see here my character's got 727 physical and 708 magic armor. Great, because we're level 12 and I'm wearing a big freaking shield, right? And I've got some decent equipment that's helping me with all of that. Let's talk about status effects. So here is a status effect called chloroform. So chloroform, if I were to throw chloroform at an enemy, it would apply a status called sleep, right? You see this, it says sleeping for 1 turn, right? So, cool, that would disable an enemy for 1 turn, unless they got woken up by a teammate or whatever. The AI sometimes is smart enough to do that. However, let's take note of this says, it's resisted by magic armor, right? So do you see how it says resisted by magic armor right there? What that means is, as long as your enemy has a non-zero amount of magic armor, so as long as their magic armor is still there, you will not be able to apply the sleep. It'll still do the magic armor damage that it says here, but it won't do the sleep effect. And the sleep effect is attempted after the damage is calculated. So it'll do the damage, so if you do enough damage to the magic armor to set it to 0, then it will check for the sleep, and then it could apply the sleep at that point. And the reason that this matters is because there are a lot of different status effects in the game, and a lot of them are resisted by various things. So let's take Impalement, for example. Impalement is a spell that does magic damage, earth damage specifically, but its crippling effect is resisted by physical armor. So this is a spell that will do its damage, but will only cripple an enemy, which means it will basically pin them down so that they can't move. It will only do that if their physical armor is stripped away. So that's great, but let's talk about stuff like knockdown and battering ram, for example. Those are your like bare bones, like this is how we knock down an opponent so that they don't get to take their turn. Knockdown is an effect that's provided by Battle Stomp and by Battering Ram. These are both warfare abilities. And they are resisted by physical armor. And usually if you're doing Battle Stomp and Battering Ram, you're using physical weapons to do that. So you'll be dealing physical damage and then trying to knock down your opponents. So the great thing about that is they synergize, right? So like I'm going to whack you with my big sword, and I'm going to attempt to knock you down at the same time. If I have stripped your physical armor entirely, then you will get knocked down, you won't get your turn, and then, you know, it'll skip your turn when it gets to you. And then it may allow my next party member to continue, hurting you, or attack another enemy that is not disabled. I like to talk about these things in particular, and I don't want to get too verbose about it. I feel like I already have a bunch. But the reason that I like to point these things out is because it may not be completely clear to you early on, and the game doesn't do a tremendous job of explaining this, as to why my knockdown attack didn't actually knock them down. Navanthi, burning will break sleep if you do... No, sorry. Doing damage to an opponent will break their sleep if they have not been woken up yet. So doing damage to an opponent will wake them up. But if they're burning on their turn, no. So, like, if an opponent is on fire and I put them to sleep and do nothing else, then their turn will be them burning and then them waking up, but them waking up is going to be the end of the turn, and that's it. They won't get a chance to go again. So I like to point these things out as, like, kind of the first things that I feel like I wish I had known for sure. To help me guide the way that I attack enemies and in what order and what types of damage I do to them. That is all I'm going to say for now, but if you have more directed questions, please, please, please help me. If your character is a knight, should you boost physical damage only? I would recommend yes. And the way that you can do that is through warfare. So warfare is the what as you can see here, it says increases all physical damage you deal. So that means any physical attacks that you make with your weapons, any warfare abilities that you use, any, like, if you take some points in polymorph and use, like, Tentacle Lash, for example, Tentacle Lash does physical damage. As long as the thing says does physical damage, warfare will increase that. So I highly recommend you putting lots of points into warfare and then boosting your physical damage in that regard, and then, again, focusing on those heavy knockdown abilities, right? Battering Ram, Battle Stomp, Chicken Claw is a polymorph ability that will disable an enemy by turning them into a chicken for 2 turns, which is really, really helpful to just disable an opponent for 2 turns, as long as their physical armor is depleted. So yeah, so I would recommend yes. Go ahead and increase your physical damage. I think you're gonna find it's gonna be really helpful for you. But yeah, again, if you have any more questions, like sort of based on what we've just talked about, please feel free to let me know. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and continue here. What's up, Zizenko? By the way, let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Navanthi. Hi, Siriu. Again. Hi, Francis. Modicella, what's going on? And Comatite, hello. Good to see you all. And Wolf Point, by the way, you chimed in early, and someone asked you, or someone answered your question, but welcome to the channel, regardless. Alright, so we've completed this guy's quest. I'll go ahead and take the most expensive item reward, and in preparation to sell it, I guess it's this shield. And then we'll go ahead and attack this guy, because I'm terrible. Wakey, wakey. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Jeff. How's it going, buddy? What's up, dude? Good to see you here. Very, very kind of you to drop by. Hello, Fictionist. Good to see you as well. Yes, happy holidays to yourself. All right, Zord, let's talk about this. Oh, and I can also use this as an example for Navanthi. So, Navanthi, you can see my opponent is burning, and for Zord, you can see my enemy has lost all of his magic armor because I stripped it from him by doing a lot of damage. So now I'm going to go ahead and chloroform. Chloroform is not going to do any damage, like real damage to my opponent, because it only attacks magic armor. However, it will set the sleep because my enemy is out of magic armor. So you can see they go to sleep, it goes through their turn, and for Navanthi, you saw they burned and then woke up, but they didn't get a chance to do anything else on their turn. But there you go. Alrighty. I think it'd be fun to demolish a few Magisters, why not? I got a text message. Let's get. It is from. Okay. All right. You got the new primer today? Yeah, I explained a little bit about what the heck is going on. I mean, you're always welcome to ask questions, Jeff, of course. But no, it's great to be here. Great to see you. Obviously, hopefully you and the family are doing well, and you know I'll come down and visit you soon. Still have the presents for the kids. And we just didn't manage to see you. I'm sorry. Zord, thanks for the follow. Hello. But we'll see you soon for sure. Hope you and everyone are doing well.
Halt! Haven't got. I'm sorry, but.
Alright, let's go ahead and fight against these idiots. This is the first time I'm going to use deploy mass traps in a while, I think. This is just probably going to kill everything in one go here. Yeah, I kind of thought it might. Goodbye to everything there. Deploy mass traps did 1 billion million fire damage. Fictionist, yeah, we're doing the learning. Well, other people are doing the learning. My learning may come later. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. It was really nice. It was a really nice time with family and with Ellen and her sister. So it was, yeah, really nice. But I need to come down and see you guys. I miss you guys.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales are...
What news? Can you channel them wipe?
If I have spirit vision, I can do some questing over here. I do have spirit vision, right?
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow.
Fictionist, we tried to do it, but apparently Fane's weapon dupe doesn't work as well. Apparently people have had issues doing weapon dupe with Fane. And I haven't played as Fane in so long that I wasn't really aware of the issues therein. So we were able to dupe our helmet, but not our weapon. It's really not a big deal. My character's gonna be running around with a shield most of the time anyway.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
She grabs the ring.
You should have just kept out of this. Pave, Magisters are a blight. They deserve.
The cook
You should have.
So sorry to this lady. Having the second source point was what caused the issue. So my character only had one source point when I did the ritual. So if you also had issues with doing this as Fane, that would be not the reason, I guess. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oof, she dead. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Oop.
The spirit of a man.
My ring. Where's my...
Something and bright.
My ring.
Your word.
Return it.
The spirit.
Okay. And do. You're playing Losa, and when you get to Drifter, you're gonna try and dupe the Broken Arrow Wand. I shouldn't have... I don't foresee you having any problems doing it as Losa, because I was able to do it as her. Remember, it's whatever you're wearing the first time you enter Meister Siva's basement, not when you do the ritual. The first time you enter her basement. That's not a euphemism. That's literally when you enter her basement. It's whatever weapon you have equipped at that point. And then the other thing to remember is, do Spirit Vision and rob your god. Do not rob the form that it takes before Spirit Vision.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a...
What do you want? You can't just come. Well, what? The bloody cook? Well, good riddance to him all.
The Magister...
The cook's.
He shudders in...
And to think.
He holds out.
Keep.
He lets go.
Give me the XP, please, and thank you. And then let's go ahead and send them on to the next life. Whee! You must be punished. Alright, let's punish them. Might be a little bit overkill what I just did, but they are Magisters after all. Oh, no, certainly not, Francis. That would be, if you're doing magic damage, I think Pyroclastic Eruption is going to be the best one. Is going to be the biggest one. Losa gets to meet Rallic, at the very end of Act 3, Fictionist. Rallic shows his face. And there's even a line of dialogue from Losa being like, hey, what the hell? Ozan, I don't believe she's worth experience. I'm pretty sure I've done it in the past. And it never happened, or rather, we didn't get XP for it.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. No matter.
Sorry, dude, I solved the riddle. You are worth experience, however, so let's go ahead and... Okay, bye, Stuart. Question about the story. How good or evil are the Magisters? I don't know if I want to answer that question for you, Zord. What do you think? What's your impression of the Magisters up to this point? Up to whatever point you've gotten to in the story? God, this is such overkill. Or properly killed. Well. Something I feel like I should say for people who are new to the stream, this is not a role-playing stream. This is a power gaming stream. Because I'm doing a challenge run, I have objectives to meet, and as a result, you will not necessarily see me doing stuff that is 100% within what you would call role-playing in this role-playing game. However, it is the best way to proceed in my case. On mass traps already? Oh yeah, you can get mass traps as soon as you get to Act 2, Fictionist. It's pretty good. The roleplay hour? Well, yeah, that was what I used to be called, and then I murdered myself. And when I came back, it's like a Gandalf the White situation, you know? I used to be Gandalf the Grey. I used to be the power hour, the role player. Now I'm the power hour, the power gamer. Yeah, Zord, I feel like there are a few Magisters that have been written to appear sympathetic. I think a lot of people tend to go the route of like ACAB, you know, but instead of all cops, it's all Magisters. Personally, I feel like the Magisters can suck, you know, whatever body part you feel is the most appropriate for them to suck. But that's just me, you know? I do like that you've kind of formed a little bit of a nuanced opinion. Alright, we've dealt with a number of the Magisters in the town already, so this is good. We're also closing in on our level up, which I like. But I do need to fight some more things. Still need a lot of XP. My initiative looking like right now? 35? Yeah, I think I can do... Let's do the quest for Gawain. Or Garwin? Garwin? Garvin? Whatever that guy's name is. We'll do his quest. I am certainly not ready to take on the Harbinger yet, and this is normally the point where I would go and fight against the Harbinger of Doom, and we are not ready for that kind of heat yet. Or maybe we are, I don't know. I do have Worm Tremor, so maybe I am ready for that kind of heat. Yeah, we're gonna go for trade secrets, yeah. Also, I am not in the right spot. I think I was trying to go this way. Let me see here. It is 10:45. I think in about 45 minutes I'm gonna want to take a hot chocolate break. So let's try and remember that. Just together as a group. Well, I usually don't use Mass Corpse Explosion anymore, Fictionist, unless it's part of the build. And so as a result, I'm likely not going to be using Mass Corpse Explosion in this one. But Worm Tremor would be good. Worm Tremor would be good. Yeah, I used to do Mass Corpse Explosion like regardless of what build I was using, and I think now I've kind of gravitated away from that. To just trying to do it with whatever build I was currently using. Yeah. I think I would use explosive traps and, you know, dust blast and stuff like that before I would want to use anything else. I think this would be a good time for me to deploy some some time warp. Yeah, I think time warp is really good here. Just to set these idiots on fire. And I can chill. Figured that was about right. Gather them all in one spot, blow them all to Kingdom Come. All a day.
The spirit notices his eviction.
I want. Bring it to me. Bring spoiled. He'll got fine.
Okay. Let me go ahead and leave a teleport pyramid here, and then we'll go do Garvin's crap, and then come back and take care of it afterward. I do have a poison fish and a dwarven stew already, so let's go ahead and combine those two things. There we go. Make some of that tainted stew. Feed that over to this guy. But first, let's return the quest to him, get a little bit more experience than we normally do. Here you go.
Oh, as for you, my
Hooray!
very handy
XP.
friend, we have a score to settle, haven't we?
Well, it's essentially the same thing,
Your
Fictionist.
reward. Now, if you
It's literally no different.
hello, my friend. Always.
His eyes.
Oh no.
Because look, the results are the exact same. Off he goes to the bathroom.
What was it? I swear, if I could. Ah, gods, you'll make.
His intent.
You had this is coming.
Goodbye, Garvin. Okay, so Garvin's head is a nice quest item. We could return it to his former master, or we could turn ourselves into an elf and eat it ourselves. That would give us +1 bartering as a permanent talent. Let's go ahead and do that. I like the bartering.
Garvin kills his mentor.
There we go. And then I can still return to the other guy and talk to him and be like, hey, sorry, it was consumed. Which is true, it was. He won't be super happy about it, but he can bite me. I don't know.
Where is his head? Speak! Dead. His head. No, I need to see you.
I still get a decent amount of XP for it, and his quest ends, and we win. Hooray, winning. Let me go fill up on source again. You have a bunch of stuff I need to identify. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, hello, Khadgar, and hello, Identity Matrix with the Words on Stream redemption. Words on Stream. We gonna play the nice, fun game that everyone loves playing on this stream, apparently. Of all this crap, wow. Buy items. 20,000 points to waste? Oh, how dare you call it a waste. Now, we both know that's not what it is. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Maybe I should go to the Lady Vengeance for better music. Do that. Lady Vengeance. Play me the good shit. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen this before, it's an anagram solving game, but I need your guys' help to get us through these levels. So there'll be letters that come up on the screen here. I just need you guys to, in chat, go ahead and put the words in. It'll become very clear if that wasn't clear. All right, let's go. So, for example, ministry. Oh, and, yeah, you see the little lock next to my name. That means that I can't guess until the timer reaches a certain point, aka right now. Ah, very good. Trim and trims, good words. And welcome to the channel, Reader. I wonder if stim is a word. It is not. I don't know. Iris. Good word, Scizora. Very good. Like that. Alright, we did a decent job there. We'll still skip 2 levels. Nice. The leaderboard is very good. The Power Hour, I don't know who the heck that is, but some nerd probably got first place there. Scizora, Identity Matrix, Drunk Elephant, Ozzy getting in on the action, Comatite, Reader, and Fictionist. Very good. Like it. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Yeah, I mean, that's part of the strategy, isn't it? Nomad is a good word, Reader. I like it. I wonder if, like, Mondel is a word or something. It's not. LMAO. I like it, Perpetu. Yeah, yeah. No, you did great. I liked it. I laughed. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess stuff, I guess. I don't know. Dolmen. I don't know what dolmen is, Perpetu, but good job. Something from biology? I'm sure it is. I mean, we can look it up. Let's find out. Nodal is a great word. Nicely done, Identity. Let's look it up. What was the word? Dolmen? D-O-L-M-A-N? D-O-L-M-A-N. Dolmen is a long Turkish robe, open in front. So nothing from biology. Right. Cool. Identity took first place in that round. Everyone else sucked, but we all contributed. Good job. Look at all these contributors. Very, very good. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're up to level 6 now. I have no idea what the big word is. Isn't Uniqlo like a store? Yes, I thought the same thing. We could do like Colin as a name. Is Colin the name an actual word? No. Uncoil. Oh, duh. Good job, Francis. Onic. Very cool. I found the big word. Yay, go me. Oh, right in front of Identity. Sorry, bud. It's mine. Lion, great word. Yes, yes. Colic? Oh yeah, that's a lot of infants have that, right? Alright, all I contributed there was the big word, but you guys did great otherwise. Let's go ahead and take a look. Identity, of course. Zora. Me, Francis, Zord, getting in on the action. I love it. Perpetu, and Dilly Boy. Good job. Let's roll. No, comic was, comic had already been, no, sorry, there was no M, Cesora, so. Alright, so the X is fake, by the way. Slang, great word. I was thinking maybe langs would be a word. It is not. Is lang singular a word? It's not either. Okay, well, go figure. Nasal, great word, Aussie. Snag. Good. Alas, very nice. Lands? Oh, good one, Moon. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. Ah, gals, fictionist, I was about to type that in. Well done. Like it, like it, like it. Alright, one more word. A 5-letter word, alphabetically comes before galas. Anyone? That's okay. We crushed the level regardless, so we'll skip 3. Oh, look, I managed to snag first place in the round again. Identity, doing great. Perpetu, Fictionist, getting in on it. Zord, Moondune, Cometite, Aussie, and Francis. Love the contributors. Let's go. Oh. Oh, yeah, I know what the big word is. The Z is fake. The Z is fake. Good job, Identity. Yeah, the Z is fake. Hydra. I love that word, Francis. Very good. Oh, Lardy, Moondune. Very good. That was a complete guess, by the way. I have no idea what Dre is supposed to mean, other than, like, Draymond Green. Arly. Wait, what was the actual word? I didn't see what it was. Cometite, was it Aryl or Aryl? A-R-Y-L? Perfect, you did great. Well done. Thanks for the definition, Soren. I love it. Dre is a... Okay, sure. This sounds like some British shit. Alright, let's do it. Next level. Alright, so now one of the letters isn't real and one of them is fake, so... or sorry, one of them is hidden. So... I think the F is fake, by the way. I believe the F is fake. Diamond. Oh, so there's 2 Ds. Great work, Redirt. Great work, finding the hidden letter as well. Dyad? Is it dyad? Oh no, that's spelled with a Y, isn't it? Oh no, sorry, the F is fake. Why am I using F letters? The F is fake. You already determined. Amid identity matrix, finding that vowel starting letter. Love it. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Amino. Oh, nice, Francis. That's a science word. Yay. I literally didn't contribute anything there, so thanks for dragging my worthless ass across the finish line there. We skipped 2 levels. Identity, Redirt. Great work there. Coma Type Moon, Francis, and Drunk Elephant. Thanks for helping. Let us continue. We're up to level 17. Sure. Okay, so the A is fake. The A is fake. Yep. Very good. Desert. Great work, Francis. All right, let's find the rest of these things. Terse. I like that word, fictionist. Very good. Treed? I don't know what treed is, Cesura, but well done. Alright, I got the last one. Nicely done, team. Well found on that S. Identity, Cesura, myself, Francis, Ozzy, Moon, Cometite, Fictionist. Well done. Ooh. Okay, so the hidden letter is an A. And so drawing. Drawing was the so the hidden letter's an A and the M is fake. I'm actually contributing to a late round. This is weird. Remember, the M is fake. I like Nadir as that's a cool word identity. Dinar. Cool currency term of their identity. Alright, we managed to just pass the threshold to move on to the next level. Excellent work, you guys. I'm proud of myself for finding the hidden letter there. Identity, Francis, Comatite, Twinfire, and Tia getting in on the mix, getting into the action. Whatever you did it. Whatever the term is that I'm looking for. All right, let's keep rocking. Into the 20s we go. So now there are lots of hidden letters and stuff. Ugh. I don't even know anymore. Okay, the letters are campaign. CAMPAIGN. Those are what's real. I believe that means the T is fake. So make of that what you will. The T is fake. Macing? Oh, we got it! Oh, boy. Let's go. $111 out of 110 to move forward. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. I almost caught up to Identity Matrix in that round, by the way. Alright, let's keep moving, shall we? Balls. No, that's not right. Caesura found the hidden letter. It's an E. The colored letter Moticella means it's hidden, but we found it. It's actually an E. Bald. Sure. Bald. Bobble. Bobble? No, that's not right. That's not a word. I'm not being helpful this round, unfortunately. Oh, lordy. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't help that round. I'm sorry. You guys did a great job getting the hidden letter, but we just didn't find anything after that. Or, you know, I didn't find anything anyway. Identity, great job. securing first place for yourself. But that was fun. Thank you for redeeming the channel points for it. Fictionist getting in on it. Cesora and BioBrain. Well done. Good job, everybody. Thanks for participating, everyone who did. And we can now get back to the Divinity currently in progress. Let's do it. Also, I'm getting text messages still. Okay. Hydrate. Thanks, Aussie. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to take a okay, so 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I want to get hot chocolate. Jebn? I don't know. Welcome to the channel. And what do I mean by no consumables? Well, what I mean by that is no potions, grenades, scrolls, or special arrows. So anything that that can be consumed, I won't use at all. If you want a little bit more information, you can use !info to get a little bit of a written explanation of what that means. Let's do a little bit of a shopping trip before I level up here. Francis, yes, of course, yeah. Your special arrow damage will increase with your sheet damage. So whatever increases your sheet damage will increase your special arrow damage, because it's like 70% of that.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Not exactly. I could also obliterate these magisters for fun, since we're up here. It's a couple thousand experience. Yeah, you didn't like that, huh? Bum-ba-dum. What are the things that increase your sheet damage? Well, if you're playing as a ranger, Francis, or any sort of archer, warfare will help your bows do damage. Ranged will help as well. Just continually adding damage to your bow by, having your bow be as high level as it can be. Getting a new bow every level, etc. And then increasing your crit chance and adding, scoundrel and wits. Oh yeah, and finesse. Finesse is really good for that as well. Just remember, your bows scale with finesse. Bows and crossbows. Yeah. The music stopped.
Ah, looking for another trade?
Hi, yeah, always looking for trades, but don't appear to have anything that I want, do you? Pity.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it.
Yes, Sword Knight, it does. I mean, that's getting a little bit into the nitty-gritty of a build that is not this one, but yes. Wow, that's a lot of consumables, by the way. Let's go ahead and sell all of these. And consumable adjacent things. I am quite wealthy. Good.
He looks up from his map.
I love money. Right on. Me.
I note.
I need 45,000 experience, jeez. Alright, I need to kinda stop around a little bit. Find some actual fights. There's one over here. Do that.
The three.
Brewmaster, tier 1 at 18 months. Holy moly, that's a new sub badge for you, my friend. And thank you so much for the nice message and the continued support. Please enjoy the ad-free viewing of the emotes. Hope you had a great holiday as well. Great to have you back for another month. I don't really want to be here. We'll try and find something else, something smaller to do, perhaps. Maybe something in this direction. There are some bears that I can deliver some bad news to. Go do that. How's the weather here? It has just started raining, Sore Knight, here in the Bay Area, and I believe it's going to rain, with the exception of Wednesday. I think it's supposed to rain all the way through the end of this weekend. So, like, basically, I think it's going to rain through Saturday. It's been pretty cold. Not quite as cold as it was maybe a week or two ago, but the weather's still just kind of gross. Obviously, the rest of the states have had a lot more problems than we have here in California. So, you know, hope everyone's doing okay. All of my American friends are, you know, hope all of you guys are doing all right with the sheer amount of snow and rain that's been kind of blasting us all. Love to fight, please. guess Worm Trimmer got overwritten. Oh no, my magic armor. I like that they're entangled and still moving, by the way. And somehow, like, stealing all of my turns. You are entangled, you cheater. Absolute scumbag shit from this bear. You're entangled as well. How dare you? Ah. Oh, excuse me, you have initiative? Uncool. Yo, who gave you so many attacks? You think they're immune to poison? Guess they're not. No, seriously, my damage is trash. Go to sleep. Nice earth resist. It looks like their fire resist is the one that I have to be, like, more concerned about. We got him anyway. Closing in on our level up. What type of spells combine with a two-handed warrior? I would look, Zord, at, well, it depends on the difficulty that you're playing on, but I would look very hard at the spells under the necromancy tree. Those spells do physical damage as well. So, like, stuff like Infect or Mosquito Swarm, Decaying Touch, Corpse Explosion. If you combine a Pyro book with a Necromancy book, you get Corpse Explosion, which is also physical damage dealing. But obviously, with Corpse Explosion, be careful and, you know, don't blow up your own teammates. Those could be some options.
The hunt, my friend?
Intelligence and crit chance. Interesting. But this is actually not an upgrade over Fang of the Winter Dragon, is it?
May you...
Wait. Check polymorph. Yeah, Sword Knight. Sword Knight raises a good point. Polymorph abilities are great. Tentacle Lash, Chicken Claw, as we mentioned earlier. Bull Rush is great because it actually uses your weapon's damage to do its attacks. Good options all the way around there. And I'm gonna do something very normal here. Completely 100% normal. Please pay no attention to what we're doing and don't D-colon me. I mean, okay, you can D-colon me if you want. I don't really care. But you know, it's up to you. Closing in on that level up now. You know, good.
Back for a return visit, are you?
Always. Always return. You. Sorcerer's Ring. Yeah, I don't think I. Oh, let's go. Hold on.
Yep.
Selling source orbs. I thought. Is 35. You can't use the Druid name mix. That's a counting of that as a consumable. So let's go ahead and I don't have Pet Pal, so I can avoid Necrodog. Sort of. Minimal. I can minimally avoid Necrodog. I can go and do the quest around Necrodog. That'll get me enough experience to level up, and then we can come back. Oh, well, hello, Rick Sanderson. Thank you so much for subscribing again. 19 months with 14 in a row? Holy shit. That's a lot. Really appreciate it. Please enjoy the ad-free viewing, the emotes. I hope you've had a great holiday, and welcome back for a new month. Oh my god. That is a lot of months. How was mine? It was great. No complaints at all. Actually, no, it was wonderful. I got to hang out with family and loved ones, and yeah, no, it was very, very fun. I feel like I can just pick this lock and enter. Which, by the way, yeah, this is how you enter a room. You go around the side. Oh. A lot of experience. Yeah, we're closing in on that level up. I think level 13 will be nice. Let me in. Let me in. That over there. Spirit Vision. 213, I believe, is the password. 2, 1. Wonderful. I'm level 13. Yay! I'm level 13. Woohoo! Sword Knight says, I got 5-star diner for your archer to boost Blood Rose. Lost it in the Harbinger. Do you need a new talent for your archer? You have Lone Wolf and Hothead. I recommend Executioner. Like, yesterday. I mean, unless you already have Executioner. 5-star can still be absolutely brutal, by the way. You have Executioner. Oh, people really like, God, where is it? Far Out Man. Far Out Man can be really brutal for a ballistic shot if you're playing as an archer. Adds 2 meters, and then you add the high ground bonus. You can basically, like, one-shot anything in the game if you're far enough away with high ground bonus and ballistic shot. That's always fun. But I still, like, even when I lose the Blood Rose, I usually like to take 5-star Diner anyway, because it's just so effing good. But yeah, you have a lot of good options. Even something like All Skilled Up could be great as well. Or Mnemonic for 3 memory points. Or Living Armor, if you have a couple points in Necromancy, you'll just never run out of magic armor. Anyway, for my purposes, I'm gonna take Elemental Affinity. It's about time. It's about time to take Elemental Affinity. I'm now going to be able to cast my Geomancer spells for a lot less AP than I used to, which is good. Sort of need that. I will go ahead and take a point in Pyrokinetic here. We're almost finished maxing out Pyrokinetic. After that, I'm gonna be slamming points into Polymorph. And then here, a couple points into Wits, super important. My initiative needs to get higher. Otherwise, we're gonna run into lots of issues. And in fact, I am going to go ahead and ignore the rest of this quest for the moment and go shopping. Before I do literally anything else, I need to go shopping. So, let's go. I am lost. This is par for the course whenever I leave that. So I'm gonna go ahead and very happily ignore Necrodog. Go and check in with Tarquin, see what he's up to. Again, with Tarquin, he's a vendor, so let's see what our boy has.
Ah, you again.
Hello.
Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb?
Yeah, do you have any stuff that doesn't suck? No? Okay, great. Good talk. Hey, you got it. No problem at all. Oh, he does have a level 13 shield. Though this shield is literally not better than my current one. Okay. Fair enough. Guess we'll go ahead and ignore everything except for this. I'll buy that. Okay.
Oh, take a few.
Okay. Checking in with all the vendors.
He looks up from his map.
So I'm basically looking for gloves that don't suck for the most part. And a helmet that is better than what I've got at the moment. My helmet is okay, but it certainly could be improved. And I think my armor is also really bad. Yeah, my armor needs help as well. So we have a couple of good things that I can find upgrades for, maybe if I get lucky.
I noticed.
And it's like, you know, my amulets are kind of shit too. So a lot of room for improvement, but the gloves in particular, I'd love to find a new pair of them. Hey, what's up, Navanthi? Tell me about your party and stuff. What do you got going there? Is the shield given by the livewood log any good? Yeah, actually, Sword Knight it is. If I got Persuasion, I could go and get that. That's not a bad idea at all. Because it's a level 14 shield. The reason it's good is because it's a level 14 shield, and it gives Warfare, and it, not that that matters for my character, but it also has a rune slot in it, which I could use to strengthen the amount of armor that it gives. So, few good reasons to keep it. A log gives a shield? Oh yeah.
You want an engraved invitation every time?
Sure
You know
does.
the way.
But you need Spirit Vision and either Source of Vampirism or a Purging Wand, Navanthe. Which, I guess I have a Purging Wand.
Ah, looking for another trade?
Gloves that don't suck? Oh. Silly me, what was I thinking? No, Sword Knight. No, Laura's Hammer is one of the very few items that will actually scale with your level. Another one that I know definitely does is Knapp, the KNAAP shield, the one that Exter sells you. That one scales to whatever level you are when you first meet him. That other shield is level 14, regardless.
Let's get it done.
Lots of pink shields here. This gives Constitution, Wits, Initiative, and is level 13. I mean, I might as well take this. It has better armor. Like, why wouldn't I take this, right? So let's just do that. I mean, again, it has better armor. When does the Lohar Hammer scale? What do you mean? It scales when it is given to you, Navanthe. So when you redeem the quest with Lohar, whatever level you are, that is the level that the hammer will be. It is, in fact, cool. Yes, I agree. You always got it level 11? You should try getting it at level 16 sometime. That thing slaps. It's, with a capital S. Capital S slaps.
How fares the hunt, my friend?
Hey, friend. Oh. The 3 wits is actually, like... I love the 3 wits so much. You're gonna defiantly take it? Oh no, he's defiant. Panic. I like the 3 wits more than I like, the Scoundrel, Hydro, and Geo in this thing. You gonna do a 2-handed warrior next time? Nice. Very strong build. Yeah, honestly I'm taking this. It's so good. Just the wits that I have is just so bad at the moment.
May you...
It's so bad. So we'll go ahead and take this. I will lose some points in Geomancer and stuff. Wow, our helmet looks so silly at the moment. Did I look like the, You know what I look like? Did you guys watch the Book of Boba Fett? Did anyone watch that? Remember the weird guys, the like fish people? The pikes? The like Star Wars fish people? That's what I think I look like right now. Oh, sorry, Navanthe. I didn't mean to, like, be... I wasn't really mocking you. I just... It's all good. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, anyway, so I raised my initiative by a lot. I can now even take on, like, Necrodog, for example, is now within my grasp. Which is good, because Necrodog scares the crap out of me. Well, let's go murder him. At 14 wits the entire game, I'm sure your damage was tremendous. Alright, Necrodog. My initiative is now higher than his. When I use Peace of Mind. I have to use Peace of Mind in order to beat his initiative. But I will be able to, and then I'll be able to kill him and take all of his stuff. Great. I can also check on his resistances. I don't actually know what his resistances are. Do I have the Captain's Compass Amulet? I do, don't I? Alright, sir, what are your... 10% fire resist? Okay, so I'll be using fire mostly against this dumbass. Good enough for me. Let's rock and roll. Uh-oh. Yeah, I cannot under any circumstances take a fight where my Peace of Mind is not active. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Grief. Okay, we made Necrodog disappear. Goodbye. That will give me access to this area. It is 46, Navanthi, so you need 47 or higher to be able to go first. Very high initiative. All of these petrified statues are worth about 4,000 experience, so killing them is a good idea. If you like experience, anyway. If you don't like experience, then, you know, don't do it. I'm not your dad. I can't make you do anything. And if I want to open this thing, I just need to make myself immune to petrification first. So. Armor Frost is good enough for that. And then I believe her fire resist is actually absurd. If I remember correctly. I'll just blast her with other spells. Or I can lower her fire resistance with bleed fire, but yeah, even that, I mean, you can see it's insane. Oh well. Exactly, Giada. Stop resisting. Freaking on. Alright, fun room. Keep moving. I suppose that wouldn't be a bad idea to finish up Tarquin's quest here and send him back to the boat. Since we're in the area.
Power is power.
Lukiva, thanks for the follow. Oh, hello, hello. Money, 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 money. Money. Alright. Alright, so... Oh wait, I can just...
You feel and the object.
Sure, yeah, right. Okay, so I want to teleport this one over to here. Delete both of them in one go. I can even time warp for this. It'd be reasonable to do anyway. Because of the statues, these are the only two that give any experience. So I want to kill these two and then leave. I do not want to be here any longer than I absolutely have to be.
Power.
Also, their resistances are insane, and I feel like I may have to just leave outright. Yeah, I don't have, Oh, what the F? David Blaine, what the F? Little Blue, thanks for the follow, by the way. That is healing them, isn't it? They are completely earth resistant. Well, time to leave, guys. I'm not sticking around for this shit. I should have had 2 source points. If I did, I would have had deploy mass traps. Matter of fact, I can go and fill up on source and come back and wreak some vengeance upon them. Yeah, just showing my age a little bit there, Giada. That's all. Oh, that's not really what I meant to do. It's okay. Oh, I like that the clay sentinels were on fire, and that allowed me to... The time where I was gone, they were taking damage. That actually cracks me up. I love it. Time-traveling demon! God, good times. Alright. I mean, this should kill them. If it doesn't, I don't even know what. Okay, great. So these 2 clay sentinels are the only ones that give XP. So I'm leaving now. Bye. Jesus, I was wearing things. Oh my god. Alright, good. I don't need to come back down here ever again. Let's leave. You stretched out my sweater. Alright, so I have both of the pieces for Tarquin. Pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. There's the other part. We'll go hand these off to him and then get a lot of experience, and then we can move on with our lives. There you go, buddy.
You again.
He placed the
Amazing.
he breathed.
Or perhaps
The
Oh,
he hoped
lovely.
There we go. Thanks for the XP, I guess. And the random ass items. And the spell that I already have. We are level 13. We just hit level 13 of Anthony.
Buying or selling?
Our damage is getting up there, but has a long way to go because I've had to spend so many points into all these other things. Keep that inventory clean, you know? Go fill up on source. It would definitely be a good idea for me to go and,
The Meister sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
Wait. It would be a very good idea for me to go
What news?
and try
Can
to
you
tackle the
channel enough
Harbinger of
source?
Doom. So
Are
I'm
you
gonna...
powerful enough to proceed? Then why?
So I'm going to go ahead and make my way in that direction. If I can take on the Harbinger, that would get Almira done with. That would get me... I mean, yeah, doing that would basically get me the rest of the way to level up, I think. Or very close there, thereabouts. Could also try and fight against Hanag, but that's kind of unwise, I think, given my current inability to make myself fire immune. So I guess there is a spell for that. I still don't really like that approach. God, Hanag without consumables is going to be very annoying. Maybe living on the edge is going to be needed there. I have Dust Blast. Maybe I should be replacing some of my abilities. No, let's see. So I'm gonna do deploy mass traps, and yeah, maybe I just save the skin graft so that I can, the singular skin graft, so that I can hit with Worm Tremor twice. Yeah, no bind for Alice is gonna be annoying as well. Can I do this fight already? I feel like I should do it. Yeah, we can try doing this one. I feel like... God. What level are these things? 12. I sort of hate it. Whatever, let's take the quest anyway.
Tear us down. Aye, please, good luck.
Be careful.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Nothing has ever gone wrong. Trying to take on... Oh my god, you have so much magic armor. What the hell? What are your resistances? Okay, you don't have any good resistances, so there's that at least. You don't have any resistances to anything. Be on fire. Tremendous. Hi, Rick Chickens. How are we doing today? Okay, one down. Let's let them sort of come to us. Are you in time for the good bits? Every part of this stream is the good bits, and how dare you? The good bits, he asks. Ridiculous. I'm hoping I can get them to all sort of gather up so that I can beat the crap out of them all at once. Or if they come in one at a time, I'm okay with that too. Oh, I'm standing on a fire surface. Therefore, I could throw an explosive trap, though I have a bad feeling, like, Fire Beetle is going to be pretty fire immune. Well, that's okay. Let's see if they're immune to poison. They are not. Let's see if they're immune to other Earth abilities. Good enough. Bye. Next. Here, I can even shields up. I'm being very prudent here. Oh, very good. Okay, these two guys are sort of standing close to one another, and I can hit them with fire spells because I am... Okay, what the hell is going on? Okay, can we not? And why is there I don't even know what's happening anymore. Everything's great. Let's just, let's pretend like I'm not panicking at all. That actually worked. Can I move a little bit closer to this thing? I mean, what has ever gone wrong from doing stuff like that? No magic armor remaining, therefore, sleep. If I can reach. Does not look like the sleep projectile will be able to connect with Mr. Voidwacken. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and reduce their fire resist, I guess. Right. Okay. That's rude. Alright, it would be wonderful to, like, hold these dummies in place, but I could also just throw fireballs at them. I guess that's not a terrible idea either. Yeah. Throwing fireballs at dummies. That's what we live for. And make them blind, I guess? Okay, I missed on one of them. Haha. Completely on purpose, by the way, and meant to do that. Alright, let's get them just to stay still for a little bit here, and then I can hit them with more damage and stuff, I guess. I want. This one's immune to fire damage somehow, even though you're necrofire and bleed fired. Your fire resist must be through the roof, my dude. Well, let's put him to sleep. And then jump away. Bye. then I'll delay turn here. I don't know what's going on with these meteors, by the way. This is wild. Alright, they've taken a decent amount of damage. I will, let's buff myself up, I guess, and then re-enter the fray. Love it. Could even delay turn here. For funsies. Yeah, it looks like Worm Tremor took care of the rest. Love it. Alright, great fight. I told you guys, nothing has ever gone wrong when I just jump into fights when I'm not really ready to do it. And I'm kind of insulted that you would think that it could have gone wrong. Hey, what's up, Neon?
Any word, Lord? Did you, Rick? Oh,
Conway and
Conway.
That's right.
Conway hefts a heavy sack toward you. Heads.
Oh,
Sweet.
everyone.
Well, but we didn't know she'd bring those. Well,
I bet
when the void. You let us.
Okay, bye. You believe in me? Well, that's a kind of a mistake, isn't it, Rick Chickens? Alright. Go ahead and grab this and this and this. Going? Krabos, yeah, of course. Are you wondering if it's possible to prevent an NPC from moving? If you block their pathing? The answer is yes. In fact, I have seen many Reddit posts about people blocking Ada Laird's pathing so that she can't go and visit Trader Tun. Valdemir, thanks for the follow, by the way. Hello, hello. Continue the playthrough with your friends? Nice, awesome. How are Gareth's parents still alive? Jill, so, at the beginning of Act 2, you have the option to find Gareth standing over Magister Jonathan's body. It's over near the Driftwood Fields waypoint. You know how there's a house? You walk into the house, and Gareth is standing over Magister Jonathan, and he's like, I knocked him out, blah, blah, blah. And you can talk to him, and then you can give him a couple decisions of what to do. One of the decisions is to try to convince Gareth to kill Magister Jonathan. And he'll hesitate, and then you can do it yourself. In doing so, you will prevent Magister Jonathan from then continuing to murder Gareth's parents. So that's how Gareth's parents are alive. Gareth doesn't ever come to this area at all. He returns to the boat immediately. And we get more experience because there are all those Voidwoken in the house instead of the Magisters and stuff that are there. So it's actually in my best interests to do that. Kill Magister Jonathan, get the XP for his death. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just head toward Driftwood Fields waypoint, and you'll find Gareth in that thing. And it is on a timer actually, so you need to be a little bit careful there, because if you wait too long, then Gareth will move on his own, and then his parents will be dead. All right, so we found the waypoint here. Let's keep going. Yo, I said I wanted to take a break, right? Okay. So I will go ahead and take a hot chocolate break in just a second here, as soon as I get out of an area that can potentially murder me. So we'll go over to where the dwarves are, and then and then I will take a break. That armor gives constitution and memory and stuff. Not really sure I need it, but I can sure as hell sell it. How I'm getting crit by acid. Very neat. All right, here we go. Found the dwarven caravan.
Light, are you? Smart.
Yeah, Neon. Yeah. You have to be so careful with how you approach glass cannon use. You're a great decoy. Yeah, I remember having some. It's a real issue trying to get a glass cannon character off the ground, and oftentimes you just need to max initiative. Because if you're not going first, then you may not ever get a chance to go at all. Kind of the way that I found it to be. This guy's a vendor I'm not even gonna make friends with. Usually that was one of my favorite guys, but no consumables means no consumables.
With full carts and empty pockets.
Great gloves. Outstanding gloves for this level. Very, very happy with that. More initiative, more crit chance. So happy to find a good pair of gloves like that. Only thing that can make it better is if that rolled a +4, but I don't even know if that's possible. My wits is now 41. My initiative is 45. It's actually 52 with peace of mind. 52 with peace of mind is... Is that exactly even with the Harbinger, or is it enough to go first? I can't remember if he's got 51 or 52. I think 52 actually lets me go first, but I can't remember. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hang out right here. I'm going to put up the BRB screen, and I'm going to go make hot chocolate. So hang on for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I'll be back in a bit, okay?
Power is power. Power is power. Power is power.
Oh, hi, guys. Goodness. Hey, Fictionist, are you still here? Because I finally went to Trader Joe's. And we're trying the hot chocolate like bar thing that you recommended. So it's gonna take a little while to stir in, but we'll see how that goes. Thanks for the initiative check, Sornite and Fictionist, and welcome on in, Altavio and X-Word. Thanks for the follows. What's up, Artist Shred? Happy holidays, bud. You're doing well. Oh, it's actually like melted sort of all the way through already. Oh, kind of shocking. It's like a solid chocolate bar. I don't even know. Very crumble mess. Sweet. I keep stirring a little bit to let it do its thing, but I also am gonna add a billion marshmallows to this thing, because you know how we roll. Alright, now I'm in my happy place. Let's do it. Always find dumb ways of botching saying Merry Christmas. That's people have been doing it forever. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. It's good stuff. If you want like a dark chocolate, hot chocolate, that's a good one. Nice call, Fictionist. I like it. Yum. Where can I put that so that I still have access to it? Maybe right here. Yeah, right there. And then I can move this thing down here. Alright, great. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, what was I doing? I was playing Divinity or something? Alright, so I'm gonna get to go first against this idiot, but obviously I need to lock him in place first. Let's go ahead and... Hey, Art of Shred. Yeah. Oh, I'm very excited about Jedi Survivor. Fallen Order was super fun. I actually played that on stream, but it was a few years ago, and literally nobody watched me. So I might revisit it relatively soon here. Just to get ourselves in the mood, you know? That's a fun game, though. But yeah, that's like March something, right? It's closer than you'd think at this point. Oh. You know what? I'll go ahead and make an announcement here. You blasted through it in a weekend? Dope. So much, yeah. Yeah, so it's so much stuff to explore, and you get the nice combat, and you feel really powerful, and a lot of different ways to approach all the problems of combat, which is very nice. I like that. But let's just talk really quickly, since I'm just sort of sipping hot chocolate and stuff here, and I've got a bunch of you here already. And I'm gonna say this over and over again over the next month. I received a job offer at the end of last week. And the job would be starting at the end of January. I am very likely going to take this job. Because as a lot of you know, I've been hunting for a job for ages now. Here's the thing. The hours for this job are going to have me starting at 7 a.m. and ending around 3 p.m. As a result, my stream times are going to have to shift. I do not know when my stream is going to end up starting and ending. What I do know is that I absolutely cannot do a 10 p.m. to like 1 a.m. stream like I normally have been doing over the last God knows how many months. So, and I know that that sucks for a lot of people that are on different time zones than I am. We will do our very best over the coming month to find a time that is going to work for both myself and for a majority of you lovely folks out there. So, over the course of the next month, expect to find me starting and ending streams at much different times. 7 a.m. Art of Shred, 7 a.m. Pacific, and ending at 3 p.m. Pacific. What I'm saying is super early start time, but as compensation, I get to end early in the afternoon my time as well. Whoa, Flashheart, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That's really kind. I appreciate you using you only get one of those a month and choosing to use it here. Very generous of you. Please enjoy the ad previewing the emotes. Super good emotes, by the way. I cannot state just how high quality these emotes are. But yeah, what I am saying is expect to find me doing streams at really different hours than what you would normally find me at. And obviously I do not expect all of you to show up. And if the time changing like really impacts how you know view my stuff, then I'm sorry. I have to do what I have to for myself. I will do my very best to make VODs, to continue to make VODs available, to continue to try and, make sure that if we have a run that's successful, that I, keep you guys posted. I can be a little bit more active on the Discord about that. And maybe, just maybe, we start doing YouTube stuff. Maybe. Maybe. Capital M, maybe. I do not promise anything with YouTube stuff. I hear back from Twitch about my partnership. Yeah, I submitted the partner application and they responded within like 10 hours or something. And it was just a no. It wasn't even like a reason for it. It was just like a no. So I'll apply again in like a month or something. I don't know. I may not ever become a Twitch partner, but I mean, whatever. What are you gonna do? It was a very funny. As I was reading it and I was just in my head. I was hearing Michael Myers wheeling across the room, going, "How about no?" Yeah, I felt the same way, Fictionist, but yeah, it was pretty good. Thanks, Rick Chickens. You got one too recently? If so, congratulations. It's been a rough good part of the year for me, so I'm happy that things are starting to look up for me. 100% fire resist is bad. Taking the Harbinger down is going to be a big problem for me here. I need Dust Blast. I need Dust Blast and not this, for example. And I need to remove a different spell as well. Let's remove Heart of Steel, I guess. And put Dust Blast in. Acid Spores could also work for this, but Dust Blast I think is going to be the correct one. No, Sword Knight, it won't. And I probably could also 1074. So I need to do 1,000 damage to him. And then I can hit him with Bleed Fire, but I probably should also go get Flay Skin. Or try to go get Flay Skin before we do this. We get to move countries in February, March for the new job. Congratulations. That's a big step, right? A big life step. Hopefully, and hopefully that'll give you enough time to prepare yourself for that. Country 4, so it's not so bad. I mean, that's still impressive. Trailer, I don't use the Mass Corpse explosion thing anymore because I felt, as fun as it is to do, I'd like to try to make the Harbinger kills fit within the scope of my build, if at all possible. And I feel like it is doable. It's just gonna be really fucking annoying to do. So I will do my best, and we'll see how it goes. I know that these guys have trash fire immunity. Yeah, so fire will kill these guys really quickly, I think. Without a lot of fuss. The earth resists is whatever. Like, I don't need to worry about that. In fact, what I'd like to do is probably teleport the Harbinger into the middle of these guys so that I can hit them with a Dust Blast to open. Because Dust Blast is so effing good. What I do need to do is get another source point. There's absolutely no reason for me to go into this fight with just one. Skin graft is important. I need that. All right. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. So you're gonna put the Harbinger into the middle of these dumbasses. And then I'm gonna Dust Blast. The intent here is that all 4 Dust Blasts are gonna connect with the Harbinger and hit him as well. And that removes his armor. Okay, good. Alright. So we're now in decent shape here. I can even hit myself with a Time Warp to give myself an additional turn, which I think Time Warp is a good option here. Because he is so close. I could also try to hold him in place with Worm Tremor and, like, put him to sleep with Chloroform. Could be a decent option as well. I have to think about that. It's got 100% poison resist. I should be wearing this. Mistake on my part, but that's okay. So I can either Time Warp here, or I can save for Skin Graft. I am going to opt to Time Warp. Nobody left alive except for Mr. Harbinger. I need to make sure that I maintain peace of mind here, so let's do that. Let's put him to sleep. Alright, that will skip his turn. I can haste myself. Alright, up he wakes. So his fire resists are now not 100% anymore. Or rather... Is it still? From burning minus 15, from bleed fire minus 20. It's... I'm not entirely sure what that means for him. Whatever. I need to hit him with this. Regardless. And more spells. And more spells. Tremendous. So what seems to be the issue here? Do I have a smoke issue? I do not have a smoke issue. Oh, it's just that Earthquake doesn't reach that far. I see. Interesting. I could hit him with Medusa Head here. What else? What are my other options? I guess. What I'm concerned about is if I hit him with a fireball and he doesn't take damage from it. Yeah. So even with the burning and bleed fire, he doesn't even take any damage, which is annoying. What a punk ass. Let me go ahead and just back away. He'll be entangled, but he'll be at least stuck there. I think if I was smart, I would have equipped a wand so that I could attack him. But I don't even know what sort of wand I would hit him with. It would have to be like a water or air wand. But alright. We'll leave it alone for the moment. It's fine. Are you still entangled, sir? Okay, great. I'll go ahead and give myself a double turn here. Part of me really wants to go down there and blast him with an earthquake. Just so we're clear, I'm very seriously considering it. I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, this is a heavy damaging spell, and I have a turn. Yep. Ooh, great, excellent. Obviously, I can't continue to stand in poison as this is hurting me, because I am currently decaying. Go find a high ground spot to stand on. Here is fine. All right, my earth spells are available again. So let's go ahead and use them. Very good. Yes. Almost got him, by the way. I'm so close. I'll save the AP. This might actually be a Medusa Head kill. It's actually gonna be a Medusa Head kill here. That is pretty hilarious. Bye. Alright, yeah, there we go. That's, that went exactly the way we drew it up. I mean, the Medusa head would have petrified him at least, so that would have been, you know, I had him controlled regardless for that turn, but we actually did the damage for the kill. Nice. Very happy about that. And obviously this unlocks Almira's source point, which is going to give us a tremendous amount more of experience. So, lots of good things coming our way. Yeah, me neither, Art of Shred. That was a shock to me as well. But then again, I feel like I am surprised every single time I look at this guy's resistances. So maybe it's just the fact that like I just always forget how big of a piece of shit he is. He really does suck. He really does.
You sense a blur of movement to your side.
Oh.
Before you can react, there's a blade under your chin
Scoundrel,
and a slim,
arrow,
pale hand upon your
necro.
weapon. A voice whispers in your ear with
Awful.
a breathy purr.
Awful item. Okay. Fine.
Again.
The press of...
Perhaps I'll give you a...
She lowered...
You're no ordinary traveler, are you? And whoever... You look like...
She just...
This is Mahali, but then there was also... So... Now we must escape this. Thank you. Once you've helped
Her eye...
All that you could.
Yep.
Mahali is fading. Well then, lead Mahali on.
Alright, and this is a simple matter of just escorting Almira and Mahali all the way over to the exit. Now that the area is not decaying, there will be no Voidwoken that attack us, so there is no further ambush. And it's just a matter of... leading the way. Almira will give us a third source point and a buttload of experience. And that will allow me to go and finish doing the rituals with, what's her face? You know what I'm talking about, right? What's her face? Meister Siva. Alright, dude. Go over there. That was fun.
You were truly marvelous.
She slinked.
You have had.
You...
Once you've caught your breath, you have to one. I discover what.
She smiled.
Will you retrieve who by the...
Cool.
Once more, you feel your soul expand with raw source.
Alright, I'm just trying to take the most expensive reward here because they all kind of are booty. I guess it's the amulet.
You should
Right, yeah. I could also go identify the stuff that we got from Mr. Harbinger, but obviously that stuff's all gonna be garbage as well. But, I mean, sure, let's go do it.
Buying or selling?
Power is power.
Afroman, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I have so much effing money. Where do you get all that money from? What idiot was selling this guy so many things? Alright, so doing this will kill Meister Siva, but it will also give me so much effing experience that I don't even care. We're closing in on level 14, which will be really nice. I'll be able to switch over from Thievery into Persuasion, I think. It'll be really good. Alright, I need to redo the ritual, so let's go ahead and do this. Do the thing where we do this. Use marrowed obsidian lancet. Someone was asking, like, how do you get blood from this? And I was like, I thought it was marrow. And yeah, sure enough, it is marrow. I mean, if you're playing as a skeleton.
As the smoke swirls, as the world.
So, other good news about doing the ritual only twice is that I skip over the stupid fight that some of you may remember. There's a fight that you can have if you do the ritual 3 times. The third time you do it, you fight against these void beasts, one of which is completely physical immune and the other one is completely magic immune, and neither of them give any experience. It's a super annoying fight to do. Yeah, so I've only done the ritual twice, so I won't need to do it a third time, so I just ignore that encounter entirely, which is great, because we really didn't want to deal with that.
As you though your spell tore through her,
Lots of experience, like I said. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I'm gonna put Dust Blast over here. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Alright, let's go. So Meister Steve is about to die, so I need to prepare myself for a fight. I don't even have any swords. That is fine. I'm sure I'll be okay.
You jolt back the Meister.
And there she goes. Bye. More like bye, Siva. I'm so funny. Haha. Please clap. I'll wait for the smoke to dissipate so I can hit both of these guys with spells. Not much to speak of in terms of armor and stuff, so only because I said please. Yeah, you really shouldn't encourage it. Lieberman, you got the gem. Yeah, that's what that was. I'm gonna go ahead and hold them in place with a entangle. I believe this may cause them to attack one another, in which case I will laugh profusely. Very angry. Oh, never mind. Oh, I guess they couldn't reach one another. That's fine. I don't want them to be able to hit one another anyway. I don't know. I'll take like a step forward and then blast both of them with this. I mean, this spell should be able to hit both of them. I just need to find the right. There we go. Farewell.
wait. Well, that's that. Excellent. She is a... She may...
She glanced.
You need to go, God. I want to...
Meister see.
Okay. Sorry you died, but, you know, thanks for the money. Three source points is very nice, actually, for Fane. It's gonna allow me to throw a lot of spells around. And I mean a lot. Time warp included. Alrighty. Let's see here. I need 90,000 experience to level up. Still a lot. Thanks, Store Knight. Appreciate it. Yeah, I probably won't be long online for too much longer, but quite done yet.
Buying or selling?
I will probably want a couple points in Necromancer at some point. It'll be really helpful to do stuff like Bone Cage and Living on the Edge. Stuff like that. They're really helpful, actually. Apparently it smells pretty bad over here. You could almost say it smells worse than a dozen eggs rotting in a vat of vinegar or something. Whatever the line is. Yeah, no, I gotta say, I'm a fan of this,
You know the way.
fan of this hot chocolate. It's good. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Oh yeah, I could do stuff on, I could do like a fight or two on Blood Moon Island. Like this fight in particular comes to mind. This one over here. Because I know I have the initiative for it. I just need to do a check on resistances. On enemy resistances. I know that I can, like, Worm Tremor them all. No earth resistances. Oh, they have earth resist. So it's like partially earth resist, partially fire resist. Okay. Now, 40% fire is a big annoyance for sure. Cause like I can Worm Tremor them all in place, and it would be really good. What I need to remember is, like, if I want to hit them all.
Power is power.
Nickname, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. YOLO. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap this one out with this one. That way my Worm Tremor will hit all 5. That's pretty good. Though, honestly, it's probably better if I use this and Time Warp. So let's go ahead and Time Warp. And I would like to teleport this one over here. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to hit them all with a Dust Blast at the same time. Yeah, that's spicy right there. That'll do a lot. Or should do a lot anyway. And not bad. Obviously, I just need to make sure that at the end of all this, I'm worm tremoring, so that they can't come and get me. Can't let them come and get me. Under any circumstances. This is good enough to hit 4 out of the 5. I could hit the one in the front and then not hit this one. Or I could hit the ones in the back. Gee, which one? You know what? I love this game. Let's go ahead and hit this one, and now I can just sleep it. I don't even need to worry about worm tremoring. Just sleep it. Oh, you're not dead, huh? Oh well. Yeah, so we have the ability to knock out many opponents at a time now, which is good, because we're gonna have a lot of fights like that going forward. And without skin graft scrolls, we're gonna need to be able to do that kind of crowd controlling work very early on in fights. So that went well. That is, however, the only fight that I want to do on Blood Moon Island at this time. I think I'd much rather wait until I'm level 14 or 15 even before continuing here. The other fights are definitely not so easy. This one we had the benefit of everyone sort of starting very close to one another. The rest of the fights on this island, you don't really get that benefit. What I did like about that, though, is that I gained a lot of experience. It was like 40,000 or something.
Buying or selling?
Let's see if anyone's got Flay Skin as a scroll. If they do, then I can combine it with this high tier blink skill book. And in doing so, I would get
back for a return.
Flay Skin as a yeah, there it is. Okay, good. So this is going to give me access to this spell a little bit early, which will be nice in single target situations where my enemy has. There we go. Yeah, single target situations where my enemy has high resistances, this will be really nice to have. Though I'm not sure what spell I want to even replace it with. Maybe spontaneous combustion can go for the moment, and I'll put flay skin in instead. It's just a really, really, really good spell. Deals magic armor damage, but that's based on your strength. That's not what I care about. What I care about is the minus 50 resistances. Hey, Sword Knight, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for popping in. Hope your meeting goes well. And yeah, we'll probably see you tomorrow. Unlikely that I'll be live still by the time you get back. But take care.
Yep.
Bum, 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 da-da-da-room. Hey, Kenton. Good to see you. Yeah, you as well. Happy holidays. Hope you had a great weekend. To see you. Etc., etc.
Fane, good, of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure.
Go get me more pixie dusts.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind.
Shame I had to
I
leave
feel
the
so
stone
at
garden
home among the
behind.
graves.
Oh, feel so at home among the graves. As you guys can tell, I frickin' love Tarquin's accent. Five initiative. I need to be really careful about this. Yeah, I don't want to do any of the fights in Stone Garden until next level up, I think. What can I do instead? To get how much experience? 52,000. Woof. Still a lot. I can start making my way toward the Black Pits. I'll do at least like one fight. Like this fight right here I should be able to do. There's a better spot for me to stand and join the fight from, I'm sure.
Power is power.
Lord of the Heads. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Charge. We'll let the idiots fight one another, and then we'll interrupt the fight with a massive double turn. Could even be a triple turn if I decide to use Time Warp, by the way. Oh, yeah, it will be a triple turn, I think. Yeah, let's wreak some havoc, I think. Just Dust Blast, but I'd rather do that after I've antagonized the Magisters. Watch what you're doing. Oh no, they didn't like what I was doing. I am so sorry about that. Except obviously I am not sorry at all. Open fire. I'll time warp here. Light these dumbasses on fire. I can even another swap this one with this one for funsies. And wait. Teleport this one down. We'll hit everybody with one massive deploy traps. Be just fine, I think. I mean, if I can connect on all four, that would be great, but that looks good enough to me, probably. This is fine. And I can even go ahead and lock them in place with Worm Tremor. So they can't really even attack one another, and they certainly can't attack me, so. Grumpsies? Yeah, probably. Oh, they can attack one another. Good. Well, I'm glad that they have the range to be able to do that. Bunch of idiots. Whee! My trap didn't explode. I'm sure it's fine. Here's a fireball. Very fun fight for me. We killed everything, and yeah. Well, Khadgar, I gotta tell you, I'm very narcissistic. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I really do only care about myself. In the game. Very rare that you'll find me considering the feelings of the characters that we encounter in the game. So, you know. That was great. I now need 7,900 XP to level up. $7,900. Not too bad at all. What even is empathy? I don't even know the meaning of the word. Sounds like a stupid concept if you ask me. Let's go refill on source. I have an idea of where to get some very easy, fresh experience. I'm just gonna move in this direction. I could do this guy's quest. Pretty straightforward fight to do, actually. So I figure let's do this quest and fight, and then we can hit level 14, probably do a bunch of shopping, and then see how I'm feeling.
A fisherman.
The missus will kill me. She'll fish. I was sneaking the. Yeah, I'm not.
What did I take from him already? I can't take his key. Yeah, I still never really figured out what that key unlocks. Time Warp getting a lot of play tonight, which is good. I should be using Time Warp. Farewell. Hey, take care, Fictionist. We'll see you tomorrow. That key is from the fishery room. Oh, really, Johnny? Oh. Well, no wonder I never use it, because I've always... I'm always well past that point. That's pretty funny. That was the sound of me leveling up, by the way. Letting these frogs come and say hi to me. I have plenty of magic armor, so... And obviously armor of frost to protect me from getting shocked up, so... No problem letting them kind of bomb at me for a little bit. Yep. And bam. By the way, we're level 14 now.
A horrified...
That was, if the missus will go for it, of course. You found it!
He slits the...
I feel better.
with a new...
I'm sure this isn't an evil thing that I'm doing here. Probably. Correct, Double O. Correct. Okay, great. So we leveled up. I'll go ahead and start taking points into persuasion here. I don't need more thievery anymore. I'm actually going to go back to the boat and spec myself into persuasion so that we can do a whole bunch of stuff moving forward. There's going to be a lot of persuasion-related things. Here I can max out pyrokinetic. Yay. Deploy mass traps is going to do a lot there. And I need more wits. Simple as that. So more wits. Ta-da. Almost maxed out on wits, but I mean, look at how long it's gonna take for us to max out intelligence. Even with me taking points into polymorph as we go forward, I am gonna need more memory. It's kind of incredible, just with the wizard builds, just how much you need of everything. Really, everything. Intelligence and wits and memory. All three of the things that you need. I will go ahead and take a spell. Why not? Can someone give me my uptime, actually? Any of you wonderful darlings mind giving me my uptime? Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you, Johnny. All right. Tell you what, I'll do the shopping tomorrow. We'll go ahead and end the stream here. After I just check what this guy's got for sale. All right. I'm putting a stop to this session right now. We will pick this up tomorrow night from this exact spot. Saving. And getting ready to end. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys
Power.
enjoyed the stream.
It's power.
Casper Jack, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. A bunch of new followers tonight. Thank you so much, guys. And hopefully you'll be able to find your way back here. Obviously, if you're a follower, you get a notification. Well, you can get a notification the next time I go live. Or you'll see on the little bar on the side of your browser, or, you know, when you're browsing in the app, you'll see that I'm live. Usually it's around 10 p.m. Pacific time. For now, as we mentioned earlier tonight, in about a month's time, my stream schedule is going to have to shift. And so you will see me doing streams at very different times, just so that we can figure out a good time that'll work for me in between now and like the end of January. So bear in mind that that is a thing that is happening and coming around the corner. Thank you so much as well to everyone who hung out in chat and all you lurkers and the subscribers and resubscribers for your super generous support. Wonderful to be back here. Hopefully you guys had a great holiday weekend, but it's great to be back. I'll stream for you guys tonight, tomorrow, probably Wednesday, probably Thursday. We'll have to see about Thursday. I'm not entirely sure about that. So you'll at least get a couple good days of stream from me. So looking forward to doing that for you guys. And that's it. I'm leaving. Take care, everybody. Bye.